Hello, hello, welcome back to Leaky Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, Alaska map, and we rush for the exports. Right, that was classical intro, wasn't it classical? Right, so let's go and have some fun here, guys. So, again, we're gonna be speeding this up because everything seems to be functioning okay. I don't see any problems. We are progressing on all fronts. I'm just gonna pause this for a second and see something here. Can we build this? Do we need this? We still didn't even start on this construction. I'm thinking if this is gonna... No, let's just finish it and that's fine. I was having second thoughts if we should do this or not, but I think we're gonna be fine. I think the band's gonna make it and that we're gonna be able to finance all of this. Like I said, the most important thing is going to be to get the resources in as soon as possible. Let me see, 160 work days this needs to be done. Okay, so more or less the guys are gonna do the voodoo that they do so well, so we're gonna leave them alone. We need to finish a couple of these roads. It's July, next month is August, that's close. I won't start any big road projects. I'm hoping that we're gonna finish these. You can see that this is just the beginning, and yeah, I think we're gonna leave it here. We're gonna leave the road construction as it is. We're gonna use it as we have here. So we have 12 fields over here. This is majority of our crops, and then we have a little bit of fields over here which is going to take a little bit longer to collect, but like I said, I hope they're going to start on these fields first. I don't think we have any choice, and we'll see how it's going to go with the after roads are done. We're going to just assign all the fields to the distribution office. Okay, so the big projects are going to be finishing this path over here. Of course, we need machinery for this, and farm is done. Gravel is... we have gravel. The only problem is we need more trucks, but that's not something we're gonna be doing. We're gonna leave them alone for now. You can see that we finished one of the projects. Which one? Probably, I have no idea. Yeah, this one. We finished this project. Like I said, I'm not gonna start on other projects. We're gonna have we're gonna have the whole winter to deal with this. Oh, I can see here that we forgot to do this. Let's go and build parallel path to this one, and then all the way around here, and all the way to here, and upgrade this one as well. So this is for a rock crusher. We're gonna need people to be able to get here. Actually, we should have probably already assigned, build this so people can come and finish this project. Oh, here we go. We have the quarry done. That's perfect. I think this is probably the best gameplay for me now. Everything is working fine. We just need to supervise our projects and just help out if we need to. I mean, like, we're not purchasing anything, we're not going to be buying anything. We just need to, you know, build a road or a path, mud one if need be, or anything like that. Okay, so we need to finish these projects before the winter starts. Like I said previously, we have some of these locations that don't have really access to the food shop, and that's kind of unfortunate. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to build a better connection. Let's go with connection to the other side of town. Let's see here, and again, no dice. Okay, this didn't help at all. Where can we cut corners? I don't really want to cut a lot of corners here, but we can do something like this. Let's see if this is gonna work. Oh, this is gonna be so much not fun. But let's try this. Let me see if this can help them out. And there we go. We have connection from every corner to every shop. Well, let's see this one here. This one. Yeah, even this one has access to the shop. So technically every house should be supplied with everything that they need. This one that cannot walk to the gym, for example, but hey ho, you know, congratulations, go to a pub. you don't have to be the fitness coach. Anyway, so continuing on, we finished this path. You can see that now workers are going to be able to go and work on both of these construction projects. We have the livestock farm being built, and we have the heating plant over here. Unfortunately, this one is pretty much too far, but that's fine because we don't require any workers now. You can see the silo is progressing nicely, but like I said, harvest is more than 50% grown. The fields closer to 3/5 grown, so I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna have to focus on the harvest soon, and well, soon. Like I said, hopefully as soon as harvest starts, perfect. We need to have we need to have a livestock range finished. We need to have silo finished. We need to have all of this finished. Okay, so what do we have here? We need a rock crusher is done. We need to finish these paths first. Let's see, this one here is done. This one over here is going to be done in seconds. And this one needs to be done, and we can start processing our own gravel. Okay, there we go. Let's start with this. We're going to create a new line. That's going to be... This one is going to be called just gravel. So this is what they're going to do. Gravel. Perfect. What I'm gonna do here, I said I'm gonna buy a Soviet machine here. They're more or less the same price, and this one has like 50%. It's a little bit more powerful, so we're gonna go for this one. That's a bigger one, and this is a mod that cannot be moved, so that means it doesn't have fuel. No need for it to refuel, so it can just work. So this is it, and it's gonna wait until loaded and wait until unloaded, because the excavator is not going anywhere, so it's not gonna be blocking it. And here it's all perfectly fine. There we go. So we have our okay, we already named it, my bad. So let's go and assign vehicles to it. So this is going to be a little bit tricky as well. I tried this, but the problem with this is going to be that these trucks, as soon as I give them, assign them to this line, they're still going to go to a border and then come back. So we're going to have a little bit of a gap with gravel supply. Well, I'm kind of hoping that it's not going to be too bad. We have 40 tons of gravel. You can see that they're going to the border, all of them. I think I can, when I do this, that now this one might go in the right direction. No, it won't. Doesn't matter. Let them drive around, and we're gonna start processing our own gravel. Okay, you know what? I won't do this too much because I know that we won't have that we have too many trucks here anyway. They're gonna be queuing at the quarry. So let's go like this. Let's go for 5 of them to quarry, and we're gonna have 4 trucks importing gravel. This is only temporary. Also, we're gonna have to import coal for our heating plant because we don't have our own. And this big project is obviously gonna have to. This road project is gonna have to wait for a while. I don't want to put any pressure on anything because we need gravel, asphalt, concrete, a lot of other stuff for the current production or projects we have running. So until they are done, because this needs to be done before winter. Currently it's 35 freaking degrees. Yeah, Alaska, 35 degrees Celsius. I have no idea how much Fahrenheit that is, and I'm gonna leave you guys to calculate that. I'm horrible there. And there we go. We have our first trucks coming in here. I'm gonna turn on the cheat mode. The only one that we're using is line spacing. Let me know if you guys think that this is too big of a cheat mode, having this line spacing, or is it okay? I don't consider this to be a big fault on our part. Right, silo is being finished. They are still supplying people with buses. They don't have people. They're not able to deliver people directly to this. You can see here we require a lot of concrete in this cargo station and a little bit of steel. That's gonna be hit on our budget a little bit because that steel has to be replaced from the border. Import. Coffee time. Guys, if you want to support the channel, you have the link in the description of the video. Right, we have our own processing capacity here. Now, gravel processor is not a problem. We're gonna be able to process all the stone that we can. The problem is these trucks, they are just a little bit on a small side, so they are queuing here. You're gonna see that they're gonna be queuing here all the time, and this is the problem that we don't. I'm gonna continue importing gravel a little bit, as long as it's not creating queues on the border for our exports, future exports. exports, I'm fine with this. Okay, let me see. The pipeline is done. I mean, like all the everything is delivered. They just need to finish it. They need a mechanism here and get people to finish the pipeline. Pipeline is the least of our problems. The biggest problem is the heating plant and then this exchanger, which is also done because we have town here. It's supplied directly. And right, so silo is done, perfect. Power supply is not needed over there, that's perfectly fine. I'm thinking that this doesn't need power supply as well. If it does, that's gonna be horrible, but we can always redirect people to the silo, so trucks to the silo, so hopefully that's gonna be okay. Here we go, we are already 2/3 of harvest done. Sorry, the growth is done. Like I said, this is not normal year. Bear in mind that it is gonna be harvest is gonna or crops are gonna be ripe really late, which is not a problem. You can actually plant, I think, the whole year around. The problem is when the temperatures fall, the crops the crops that you harvested, these tons here, they just disappear. While in 1st of December or around 1st of December, the crops disappear from the fields altogether. So it's not a problem about having crops. We're gonna have a lot of crops. It's the time that we're not gonna have to finish all of this. Okay, Rock Crusher is working fine. We don't have any issues with that. You can see the trucks are queuing here, so more than 4 trucks are really not needed here. How many do we have? We have 5 actually. So I'm gonna leave those 5 and I'm gonna continue importing gravel from the border as well, because we're gonna need more of that gravel in any case. Okay, big expenses. Let me see what we can expect. 69 tons of bricks required over here. That's a big one. That's a big one. You can see our brick truck is being filled here. You can see it here, and steel as well. So these 40 tons of steel, that's a price. That's a quite a price tag there. And bricks are not cheap either. Actually, they're not that expensive, but you can see the whole load, 32 tons of bricks. It costs 955 rubles. That's 1,000 ruble. Let's just call it 1,000 ruble. Okay, crops. Okay, so I'm thinking that we're gonna need 2,000 tons of crops. That's gonna give us 1,000 tons of livestock, and that should transfer into 174,000 rubles. That's gonna be for our next year income that we can expect, which is perfectly fine. Most of the stuff what we're gonna have to import vehicles here is snow plows, and here we go. We don't have any V3S snow plows. Yeah, I don't think we have. No, we had those tractor snowplows, but Fortrit, but we have them later on in the game. Right, so we're gonna have to buy snowplows. We're gonna have to buy these trucks, and that's about it. We're gonna have to buy trucks for transporting crops off from the border. Let me do this. I will tell this one to go to border and not unload anything, and just circle around and deliver fuel until it's delivered. So I want to empty this truck so I can use all the fuel that they have in storage there. That's 1,000 rubles, and then I'm gonna probably sell this truck because it's gonna be tricky. We're gonna have to buy covered hull trucks. We're gonna go for these semis covered trucks, V3S Praga trucks. We're gonna have I don't know, like 12 of them initially. I'm gonna try with those and see how we go from there. Bear in mind that a lot of this stuff still requires a lot of bricks, a lot of mechanical components, and having 200,000 rubles, it's a crisis. It's a crisis. We need to start exporting. If we don't start exporting, it's gonna be a problem. But exports are not the only problem we're gonna have. We're gonna have a problem with roads being snowed in, and that's gonna require either more trucks, which is really bad, or snow plows, which is gonna be, I don't know, equally bad, I think. This is why I'm not rushing to finish this road, because if I finish this big road, that's additional thing that they need to clean. clear. In this way, I'm just gonna tell them to clear 100% of the mud roads, and if I have, let's say, 2, maybe 3 snow plows, they might be able to clear. I'm hoping this. The most important thing during the winter is gonna be to clear the roads from the farm, from the livestock farm to the border crossing. We talked previously, I don't know if you saw my tutorial about what's worth and what's not to export. In this case, meat is absolutely not worth it. The only thing that you get from exporting meat is more or less just a compact oh, is this price went up, livestock? Because I thought it was 47 or something. No, that's fine. And meat is 314, 315. So it's literally like a little bit more than double, but you have to process it, you have to house the workers, you have to have all this. So it's meat is only good for your own consumption. Technically, you will be 18 a.m. I know that you see you right there. You're gonna be straight away commenting how you want us to start exporting meat. That it's the thing that we need to do. But livestock exporting, you have half finished product. You need twice the amount of vehicles to export it, but you don't have specialized vehicles like refrigerators that you need for meats. So livestock exports, it's much more up our alley. This is what I want to base our production on. So livestock, and just ship them out as live stock. Right, what else do we have? We have a couple of, let's see, projects here. List of the projects, only 2. That would be these 2 factories. Factory and the heating plant. Heating plant requires 23 tons of bricks, and this one requires 37 tons of bricks. Obviously, factory is gonna get the better of it. And the harvest is closing in, so let's all the roads are done, at least what we plan to do. So first thing, I'm gonna set this up and tell them to unload anything over here. And let's select all our fields. 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 2, 3. This is really nice because they're actually yellow. If you they change color when you add them. So all these farms can be, all these fields can be, we're gonna be distributed by our own, with the distribution office. So let's go and purchase. Let's start slowly. I'm gonna go with. Let's go with 8 vehicles first. So we're gonna go for covered hulls. They're a little bit cheaper than these, but they're much lower, not much lower, but lower capacity. So it's still challenging to use these vehicles. The price is almost the same, and they have like 20% less capacity, and they are a little bit slower and all that kind of stuff. But let's go for 8 of these in distribution office straight away. Okay, we have our harvesters ready. I think ideally would be 12 vehicles here, so 2 per field. But we're gonna have to see how this is gonna work. I'm not even sure. I'm pretty sure that this doesn't require electricity, but who knows, it might do. I know that silo doesn't require electricity to be filled, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. And let's see here, we have this one requires 5 tons of bricks, so all of our construction is dependent on this brick delivery here. And that's it. Steel, we're gonna need for our last segment is gonna be 28 tons of steel. This one's gonna be 5 tons of steel. They will be able to finish this because they're constantly supplied by people from the public transport system we have. Okay, fun can start. So this is the, at least in my eyes, this is the funnest part I have. Well, the funnest, yeah, fun part. I'm gonna build the infrastructure around our town. So I'm gonna play with this a bit. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create some of the paths around this area. So I'm gonna go for something like this. Let's see, we're gonna need path next to our gym, something like this, and we're gonna have to have a path in this direction, all the way here, something like this. Right, and then this is all gonna be connected to the rest of the network over here. We will have to go. Yeah, this is what I didn't want to do. I wanted to, I think we can do it like this. Let's remove a little bit of this path and then build this one, and then all the way here, and this can be connected as well. And let's connect, yeah, it can be connected like this. And then let's try to do, as this is gonna go further on, so something like this, and then actually no, this is not gonna go. We'll see where we're gonna go with the angles here. But just marks and angles, and let's just go in this direction here. this direction here. Okay, so this is bypass on this side, but it's not done yet. It needs to be all the way here. I'm just gonna go like really into this. Here we go. And then again a little bit longer. We're gonna trim those edges because we don't want to waste too much time, rocks and all that other stuff in order to construct this. I will connect all these paths to it because this is gonna become soon our only way of getting around town, because I'm gonna be cutting into the I'm gonna be upgrading some of these pathways everywhere, so they're gonna be using these faster routes outside of the city. Okay, so I think I'm gonna remove all of this, and I like this. So let's start on these. You can see our dumper trucks now, they're gonna start going crazy because all of this is gonna be assigned to them, and more so because I'm gonna be connecting these all the way here. Let's build this, and this one over here. Let's build this. This is fine. Here I'm expecting to build this pathway. This is all nothing. These little bits of paths, this is just few tons of gravel and that's it. And 12 people, that's how much Bus can deliver, can work on it in one day. They're gonna finish the construction of that. So we're gonna have a lot of motion happening here with our dumper trucks and delivering this gravel so our people can move around town a little bit faster. Well, why is this important? Because as you saw, not everything is perfectly connected and we need these paths as much as we can. One other thing we're missing is pickled pint. Again, I will start... Woohoo! We have a factory, by the way. Factory is done, and the heating plant requires a little bit of steel and a little bit of mechanical components. Components are coming in, and I can see the steel over here. Yeah, steel is here as well. So heating plant is going to be done. This is one of the things I want to focus on. You can see that we have a bit more dumper trucks. Again, we have a backlog of dumper trucks. So what I'm going to do now is create a new line that's going to go from the border crossing to our heating plant, which is well, being finished at the moment, but still not done. I'm going to take a coffee break. And I'm expecting this to be done any second. I don't even want to check the progress on it because I think it should be done fast. It's well supplied by people. Only 7 workers usually work in this heating plant, and they're actually making me... You can see a progress. Okay, this is gonna take yeah, a few more seconds. That's fine. I'm gonna rename it to coal import, but that's just coal import for heating plant, and that's fine. I'm just gonna add after this one more location. Come on, finish it. Finish the coal imports. So this heating plant is gonna have, I think 2 trucks are gonna be more than enough, even in the dead of winter, 16 degrees Celsius. I don't think the people are heating yet. I don't see smoke, so we are not using any cheats there, and this is gonna be done in seconds, I believe. Here we go. Second one is gonna be here. You're gonna be loading anything, unloading anything, and wait to be unloaded. And as soon as we assign these trucks, let's assign the trucks. So this one, we're gonna tell them to load coal and to unload coal, and that's it. So they're gonna go on the, and I'm gonna put another one over here. So I'm gonna put one. Why I'm using these, even though they're queuing here, I can definitely use one of these trucks to you know, instead of these going to the border. But the ones going to the border are actually gonna be creating backlog of trucks going to the border, and this is not what we want. We want to clear the border as much as possible. But unfortunately, coal needs to be imported. So there you go. Heating season can start as soon as first coal arrives here. Okay, so for the future, as soon as we start, let's see the state of coal. Oh, gravel. Oh dear lord, we have so much gravel. Okay, we have a lot of gravel here. What I want to do now is probably stop the trucks going to the border. Let me see this one, unloading fuel. He still has 2 tons of fuel. And this one, so I'm gonna stop trucks going to the border, and we're gonna commence a huge project. Hopefully that's gonna be done. Actually, I was thinking that it's gonna be done before we start exporting livestock, but we're gonna start exporting livestock as soon as first crops hits the market, hits the... Wow, this is a little bit more money than I expected. I thought we're gonna have less money. Did I forget to build something? Everything seems to be working. Usually when I did these tests I had much less money left. What I wanted to do is create a bypass here, as we're gonna be expanding our like a road going to the border crossing. We need to have a bypass somehow for our stuff to reach the border. Come on, son of a gun. Let's go in this direction. There we go. This is where our exports are gonna go while we upgrade this main road over here. I am not sure if I want to start this. We're gonna start this road over here. We have enough gravel to finish this road, so this is perfectly fine. You can see the heating has commenced, so we have heating. You can see the boilers are going up. It's a little bit further from the heating plant, and I tried to make it realistic and nice like this. Unfortunately, we still don't have underground pipes, but I'm not even sure if I would be building underground pipes here, because I have a feeling that they're going to be a little bit expensive. More expensive than these. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see when they come out. So yeah, so we can expand this road here. So money is fine. Crops. Oh, we're almost there. It's almost starting. Okay, let me just see if you have all the fields assigned. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 fields. 90. The field number 4 is the first one. Which one is field number 4? 3. Here, this is the first one. This is the first one that's gonna hit the market. We're gonna have, and I need to start buying the. Let's go with the. What's I call it? Covered hulls. I'm gonna go for 1, 2. Let's go for 3 initially, and this is gonna be new one. New line is gonna be called Livestock Export. I hopefully spelled this correctly. Right. I'm not a native English speaker. I speak Pidgin English. Load, unload. So wait until loaded. Don't unload anything, and wait until unloaded. That's pretty much fine. I'm pretty much okay with that. And assign these 3 vehicles, and you know straight away that you're gonna be livestock, and of course the livestock. Okay, and here we go. Harvest has started. The rush is on. We need to get 1st of October, and we have the whole October and whole November. Let's see how this is gonna work. We have first truck being filled in at the moment. He's gonna be filled in soon. The second one is gonna go. By the way, heads up, it's gonna be crazy rush here. Here, this area is gonna be like, I don't know, if you live in agricultural area of like where your homeland is, where you come from, you know what happens. I mentioned several times my little crappy hometown, which I like, has a sugar refinery. When the sugar beets are being harvested, it's crazy. Queues of tractors and trucks and everything. Here we go. First livestock is here. Let's go. 1, 2, and 3. We can start exporting livestock. They're gonna wait until loaded. They only have 3.5 ton capacity. They are sucking the crops dry from here. I need to monitor how fast they are unloading the crops, because this is a key thing why we built this this road cargo station. Let's see here. How fast are you unloading? Let's select him and see here. I think this is much faster than the unloading in silo, and they have much bigger bays, so let's just keep those crops rotating as much as possible. Then the next bottleneck would be the livestock farm, and we are getting all the. We have a lot of workers. This is why I built 6 of these buses. Like I said, I'm using these V3S buses, which are, it's nice. It's all nice. I just hope that our dumper trucks are not actually delivering from the opposite side. No, they're delivering from this side. Perfect. And do we have... Yeah, we have the bad boy here building this road. Perfect. Everything is working fine. Okay, and I can see that these livestock exports are actually going this way. Perfect. This is what I wanted. What I'm gonna do now is gonna start, because they chose this already as a faster route. What I'm gonna do now, because we have a couple of other things being imported through there, we're gonna go and upgrade this. My most important, the biggest fear was that they're gonna be using this path over here. So I'm gonna upgrade this road as well, so we can start upgrading these little micro micromanagement thingies. You can see that we are missing some trucks from the distribution office. I'm gonna do my best to continue adding trucks here. So I think we can go for covered hull. Let's go for 3 more. 3 more. I think I should have 6 more, because that would be like 3 trucks per field, because they're getting all the crops. They're getting to all the crops. That's perfect. I mean, like, there's no queues unloading, so the bottleneck is them loading. So if you have more, and you can see that there's not they're not waiting to go on the field. So bottleneck is actually the amount of trucks that we have, vehicles. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is actually going really, really well. Heating plant is gonna be... It doesn't use a lot of coal, so you can see that 2 trucks can do a perfectly fine job in providing all the coal for heating plant. The farm here, like I said, this probably will be our bottleneck, because I'm gonna have to upgrade the fleet of our exporting trucks. You can see that we are up to 10 tons here. I'm not sure where the trucks are. There they are. So definitely, I think a couple of more trucks would be good here. So let's go, because we have this money at the moment. Let's and this is the most important line we have at the moment. That would be livestock exports. This is our lifeline. This is where the money comes from. Right, so as many crops we can get, as many so we can start processing them through the winter and continue exporting livestock. This will be perfect. And if this works as well as I hope it will, let me just check that these trucks are not coming back full. No. Let's check our financial situation. Bang! Exporting 20 tons of livestock. We already did that much. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I love it. I love this game. Okay, this is all doing well. Now, the fun part here that I told you about is this. You can see that they're doing absolutely amazing job and fast. They're doing it really, really fast. Once they finish these paths, I'm going to be connecting houses on the opposite side to with the roads here. So let's go with this one and this one. You can construct that. I can do that with the other houses as well. This one is not finished yet, so I'm not... they're actually finishing it. If I wait a few seconds, they should be done. Only half a ton of crops here. Only 7 workers. Okay. Yeah, but they should be finishing it. Oh, no, only 2 workers. Sorry, 7 is from here. Okay. This is gonna take a little bit longer, but that doesn't matter. So, little bits and pieces that need to be upgraded. Usually I upgrade the road further from the house, from where they need to go. So I upgrade these kind of things here, just because they have easy access here. So I offer them better alternative before I actually shut their doors down. So let's see if I'm not gonna make a lot of mistakes here. Let's try this one and this one. That's fine. And let's go with back doors. Like I said, the doors further away from the town center. So when I close their front doors, they will be they will have better alternative. Okay, so we have these. This is still not done. Oh, okay. So this is done. Perfect. Let's go for this one and construct that. So we're giving them more work to do. I wanted to continue upgrading this, but unfortunately this is not going to be possible at the moment, because I need to finish these roads, and I'm gonna go and build this kind of road here. This is where our main road is gonna go elsewhere to the rest of the Alaska. So this is going to be our bloodline, lifeline, something. Don't judge me, not native English speaker. There we go. Okay, no bottleneck here, so livestock is dropping down. That's perfect. Workers are at 80%. This is literally really good. There's no queuing here, so they're going to pick up as much harvest as possible. I'm loving this. If they pick up all the harvest, I never did this. Even in my testings, I never was able to do this. And if I do it now, that's going to be absolutely amazing. We already started earning money, so I'm not worried about the snow plows here. And I think I can even lower this to lower amounts than, you know, this was a panic mode from my part that I wanted to... to have this road clean initially, but as far as I can see it, before snow we might even have this gravel road here. So this alternative path doesn't need to, we don't need to upgrade it. This is just temporary road. This is gonna be our main road. At one point we will put asphalt on as well, but bear in mind that we're using V3S trucks, Praga trucks, and they have 60 km/h speed, so really faster roads are not necessary, so we don't have to put this financial pressure on us anymore. So let me see if we have any vehicles. Are they driving here? No. No, there's only 2 of them left. Okay, so we have 5 trucks processing our own gravel. You can see them here. We have 2 dumper trucks delivering coal over there, and we have 2 dumper trucks in reserves. We'll see what we're gonna do with these reserves, but everything here is absolutely working nicely. It would be nicer if they worked faster, but like I said, these little projects that I build here and there, Jesus, they're done with everything already. This is incredible. This is really fast. Okay, let's continue building let's continue beautifying the city. Beautify the foothills and shake the many hands. Let's build this one here. Let's see. No, this is gonna look fugly. I'll deal with this later. Access to these special buildings, I want to upgrade those. So like in likes of university. This is a school. Shops are gonna be tricky. Okay, let's go. It's gonna be so tricky. Maybe not so badly tricky, but still tricky. Look at this one. This is a weird shop because technically I can even build a pad here. Look at this. And if I build this, they can build a road here through the parking space, which is actually not unrealistic. I will be upgrading. You can see that our ambulance is working hard. Let's see the happiness of people. It's almost full. We need a pub. I want to have pub. We need to have pickled pint. The pub is in the same ballpark as the rest of the buildings here. It's the same set of buildings. The only thing is fist in the eye is gonna be this gym. I am 99% sure that we don't have any gyms, sports grounds from this set of mods. I will give it a check here because this is sauna. I built the smallest gym. This one, I built the smallest gym over here. This is the one that I built. What else do we have? No, I don't think this one has anything special. We have a lot of sports grounds on the outside. This looks like a terrorist boot camp. But yeah, we have bigger gyms here, and this is outside. We can go with sauna, for example, but maybe in the future. What I actually want to, I was thinking about it, but now I think about it even more. So I think I want to start on something like this, the pub. That's gonna require us to buy another truck and import beers here. So we have, I think, this canteen here. Maybe no, that's not it. I think this set has a pub of its own. It should be. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe I was wrong. Let me check wooden canteen. Okay, this looks like it. This looks like a similar mod to what we have here. Let's try to build this one. So this one has access only from the front. That's unfortunately sad because I would like to have access on all sides. Where can we plonk it then? I think next to the gym. Who doesn't like a cold one after exercise? Yeah, let's do this. I will pause for a second just because I'm gonna build this gym, but I don't want them to start working on it straight away. I want them to build a gravel road. Actually, that's not even important. Yeah, build a gravel road. That's fine. Build the gravel road, continue on, and let me see if I can build the paths. What the hell is this? This is not gonna work. Okay, so the only access to this pub is gonna be front access. There's a couple of buildings that are gonna be it's gonna be tricky to upgrade. For example, what do we do here? We have a little bit of food. For example, this shop is gonna be interrupted several times for the upgrades. Might as well start right now. You have access to the shop from the back. That's also fine. Okay, is this... I'm still not sure if this is the same pack or not, but this is the first pickled pint. we need Pickle Pint comes with a truck. We need to buy a truck for this. But anyway, I'm just so happy that this is working out fine. I'm actually kind of a little bit even more optimistic than I'm showing because they're picking everything up. Usually when I did any testings, they didn't pick everything up. There was a backlog of stuff. You can see that even trucks are being parked here, not doing anything. That's perfect. That means that they're gonna be able to pick everything up. I'm not gonna, you can see that they're going back to the fields ASAP, so I'm gonna leave them at it, but and this means that we're gonna pick up most of the harvest. So we're gonna have, I have no idea, let's see, I think there is domestic production industry crops. Here we go. No, this is how much. No, we need this year. So 200 now. We have more than 255 tons of crops produced. So I'm not really sure how this is counted. I'm not sure how this is counted. Let's see if we have the population. Well, let's see population. How are we doing? Let's see the town population. There's only a few people living outside of our non-Soviets. We already have 600 population here. We're gonna require expansion. We're gonna require more houses. We do have another 100 apartments or so ready for our people. Haha, you can't get out. You can't get out. We need workers delivered here to start working on this gravel, but that's fine. Those both are empty, and I'm pretty sure that shops are gonna survive because the people are gonna be delivered here. Well, I'm hoping soon. Well, yeah, they're delivered already, but the second batch of gravel is gonna be late. This is a problematic part because they require 82 kilos of gravel to finish this road, and yeah. Okay, so first I'm gonna finish upgrading all of these paths. As you can see that we are doing a really bang up job with that. We have paths in every direction upgraded, so I'm gonna continue upgrading this, and then this one has access on the other side. That's fine, and I'm gonna upgrade all of these here. This house has exit here, but I just blocked it with other construction, so I'm not gonna mess with that. I will mess with this one and this one. And on the main road, I'm gonna upgrade the last. These guys can enter this house here. I'm gonna leave this later. I don't want to put too much pressure on us here, on our system. Okay, but I can create other paths that I had planned from before. So for example, something like this, we can upgrade this corner. I built this square thing over here just to have access to town center of Galask and Galask. I don't know what would be proper pronunciation. Galask or Galask. I don't know. The old Gala is a saying. I googled it, but I know what it means, but I'm not sure pronunciation. Sorry if I'm butchering your nickname, old Gala, but thanks for everything. So I'm gonna go and upgrade this path and this path. Both of these can be upgraded. This house we can upgrade later. I can upgrade this. This one has exit on the other side. That's fine. And this one and this one. And this one has exit on the other side, but I'm gonna leave it for later. Okay, what about these houses here? I didn't start on them yet. I'm waiting for this road to be finished, but I can start on these inner buildings over here. So this one and this one. I think we can upgrade this one as well. Yeah, let's go with this and this. This one is being upgraded. This one has access. That's fine. Shop has upgraded paths as well. Road is done in front of the shop, so that's perfect as well. As well. Stop saying that. And let's see. We can upgrade. Let's leave. No, let's leave this alone. We're gonna this one here. We said that this one is fine. These are not being used, but who knows, maybe in the future. And we can continue upgrading this system here. This is what I wanted to do. Create another super fast pathway. Yes, this is a thing. Super fast pathway. Actually, this one here is a little bit on. I want to do it a little bit closer here because. Ooh. Okay, I thought that road is done, but no, it's almost done though. But we can start on other projects like this and this and this. So this can be finished, and then as soon as they finish the path, I will build a road. So like these paths going all the way to the end. But we can start a little by little like this. And also this road needs to be finished for us to connect it to the rest of the grid. And there we go. So this is a little bit bit by bit upgrades. Okay, how are we doing industry-wise? Okay, here we go. Problems. We have bottleneck is we have too much stock. Yes, we need more stock exporting trucks. So let's buy a couple of more covered hulls. Let's go for one more. I don't want to do too much. It's not like I'm being overly cautious, but I'm just like, if we export all the livestock, then we're gonna have queue of trucks just waiting in front of the farm until we get new crops. And we are not allowed to import crops, not for processing into livestock and then exporting. No, you can import crops for your own food production, but we don't need to do anything like that, so everything else is fine. The fields are actually freaking empty. This is perfect, but bear in mind that we still might have issues because it's 21st of November. A lot of crops are gonna rot on the fields, but we are exporting, we are picking them up as fast as we are harvesting. This is really, really nice to see. Concerning the exports, I probably should have assigned some of these trucks towards the export of livestock, because we should be recycling our trucks. This is a hard difficulty we're playing on, but I think we have a lot of it handled. And here we go. First, snow. Let's go with snow trucks. Now we're a little bit more stable financially, so I'm gonna go for 3 snow trucks. Perfect. They can go and refuel and do whatever they need to. And let me see where the fuel tanker is. You can see that snow is slowing all the vehicles down. I kinda think I should go for 5 vehicles, that we shouldn't mess with this. I think we shouldn't mess with this because we need this operating as best as possible. So I'm gonna go for all 5 vehicles. We are down to 12,000 rubles as finances. But like I said, I'm expecting the goal is by the end of this year to start producing livestock. We are done with that. So the next goal is to get to at least 20,000 rubles a month, which is close. I mean, like, it's almost end of the month. I doubt that we're gonna get to 20,000 rubles this month. And look, also the production, the livestock production needs to be stable. I mean, like, we can produce all the livestock we want in the world, but if we stop producing it at one point, no more money. And this is the only export we have at the moment. I think I will be basing, I don't know, hit the comment section and tell me what you think, but I think I will be basing our industries on farming initially. So I'm thinking at least one more farming area around here. I don't know, maybe even a third one, but at least one more farming area in next year. So that being said, maybe we can start doing this right now. So if we need another farm, we probably will need good infrastructure. Bear in mind, okay, snow is here, our whole crap load of crops are rotting, but bear in mind that these harvesters, while they're harvesting and we have a truck waiting on the field, they're being filled. I have a feeling that they're being filled a little bit slower than usual. But anyway, so this is the last legs of our crops. In few days it's gonna be December and all of this is gonna rot, and whatever we have no more. Nunca más, or something like that. So there's something in different languages that you can say about it. Anyway, gravel is 200 tons, that's fine. I will not start planning for the next farm yet. We're gonna finish this episode. We have still. There we go. Bang, done. We have crops here, but that's gonna go in few seconds. I'm pretty sure that this is gonna disappear as well, unless there's some magic thing happens that they're actually gonna stay here. I never saw if crops stay through the whole winter, but unfortunately, if it's something like this, there we go. There we go. No possibility of this surviving the elements. Okay. Next farm, like I said, we're gonna have to plan that little later stages. But I think we're gonna have to use, I don't want to use town as our transport hub for the next farm. I think I would like to make some kind of connection through here, but we're gonna have to start planning with the fields first. So I will plonk fields, and then we're gonna have some kind of centralized farming unit with a distribution office there, potentially silo, or maybe we can have them deliver all the crops here, because this looks pretty efficient, and we have a capacity for additional vehicles as well. So, and in the next season it's going to be much easier to cope, because let's start on this. Let's start on this straight away. Let's build the infrastructure. I'm going to remove this mud pad from here straight away, because I want this built in one go. And then, let's see. Let's start with the fields first, actually. You can see that we can plonk at least 2. I'm going to go for 3, 4 fields in this direction. It doesn't have to be... Town can grow in any direction we want, and it doesn't have to grow too much, because we already have too many workers. I mean, like, look at this. There are like 60 of them waiting to go to work, and we are just building freaking paths everywhere. But we're gonna continue doing that as well. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about something like this. If I go to fields, I'm gonna go for modded fields as they are initially. So these guys, it's the same. I think they just have access to the field in the center of the map. So we need 19 of these. So let's go for 3. And now, can we plonk? We can even plonk 4. That's actually nice. That's perfect. And on the opposite direction, you can see that we can start on some fields here. And actually, I will. I'll do this. 1, 2, and a 3. I will be building gravel roads all the way here. Let's see. This is... how far can we go with the fields? Okay, let's go with the path. Let's go with the roads right now. Let's go with this. So, path goes all the way here. By path, I don't mean Patrick, but still. Let's go left. And then through the middle here. Right, I think I want to build this road as like one go. So let's go and see. No, okay, it's obviously going to be 2 goes. Let him build this first, and I'm going to play with the fields a little bit. So let's go and try. Well, we can always go for a field over here. No connection. And then can we do field in this direction maybe? No, looks like it's a little bit and it's fine. I'm not gonna force it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 fields over here. I'm gonna build let's go another road that's gonna go next to these fields in this direction, like this. And I will be removing this road. I will be rebuilding it later, but this is just for... So we have how everything looks nice. So we have nice layout of the fields. Okay, is this Feng Shui? Yeah, it is. Okay. Closer to this, and then here. No more in this direction. That's fine. And somewhere here, I think we should go, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields here, and now we will be able to put more fields in this direction. Can we do it? I can do it in this direction as well. So maybe like this, back to these fields. And then this road is a little bit wonky. Let's remove these fields. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish this in this episode, this planning of all of this, but that's gonna be probably in the next one. So we have 2 fields on this side and then 1 field over here. Perfect, actually. Quite nice. You can see that we can squeeze in field around here. Somewhere, but I would like to use that space if possible. If not, that's also okay. So yeah, so this can be end of the road for our we'll see what kind of resource. I probably should have checked the resources, because I know there's a really low bad quality coal underneath here, but I think that's something that we should focus on in the future. And also, I would like to start on this farm as soon as possible in the next episode, because I want it done by... It's going to be possible even. Let's pause here for a second. I wanted to finish the farm before the end of February, so that would be January and February, and I think when is it? The harvest, the seeding needs to start as soon as possible. So I will need to have these roads done as soon as possible, so we can start farming, well, as soon as possible. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 fields. We need 7 more. Some of them are going to be small ones. I'm fine with that, but we need to start planning for a farm now. Maybe we can do it in the corner over here, but I think that's not the best place. Maybe here, if we plan for a farming area over here, that could be semi-centrally located. But anyway, this is something that I would like to think about. But probably I'm gonna focus on this. You know what? We need to focus on this one. We still have like 7 minutes left in this episode, and if I create a mud road through town, even for them to start working on this farm now, and if we decide that this is the place for the farm, let's see. If we go for farm and then go for the same one. I'm a cheapskate. I mean, I'm not, but still, let's say that I am, and we need to get this on the budget. And gonna need this. We're gonna need a fuel station here as well. Probably I will be making a mud road towards town because we have electricity here, and we're gonna have some fuel station in town for the farming equipment. I don't know. I think it could be the best option for us. So we're gonna need here the farm, which is kind of cutting into the hillside over here. We can, and this is gonna be mud roads over here. Everything else I'm gonna try to build gravel roads, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work because we have only 2 months to finish this or so we prepare for the next season. So this needs to be done as soon as possible, and then we have distribution office. I'll go for the same size. I don't want to go for this really small one, but this distribution office I think would be quite nice right next to the farm, and I think we'll see how the harvest goes. We might use the same silo. If not, I might, because I didn't think about this, but it looks like it's in a perfect position, that this silo, we can place another silo next to it that is going to be connected to this livestock farm. Now, let's calculate real quickly how much can we actually process with this livestock farm. What's the deal with that? So this livestock farm has, let's actually start on the farm first, so we can let the time go. I hope you guys don't mind me pausing this because it's crucial. It's really hard, and we need to make right decisions at the right time, and yeah. So it's a little bit on a crucial side. What I'm gonna do here is actually this is gonna be a path going all the way through like this, and then I'm gonna remove this road. This they can probably probably we're gonna put mud roads here, and then I need mud road for the rest of the path because it needs to go through the city, through town. So our construction vehicles can start working on these two buildings over here, so farm and this one. They don't require electricity, so we can go and let them work. They're not assigned to a construction office yet. Probably because I created a lot of these small things here, but no, they need to be assigned to this construction office as soon as possible because we need them to start delivering stuff. Okay, so this is about it, what I planned for the future as well. Of course, we're missing 7 more fields. We can do that, but we can do that in the next episode because we need to finish farm first. What I wanted to do for the rest of this episode, see how far we went with the upgrading of the pathways. You can see all of them are done here. They're machines. They're doing this like crazy. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is damage the central distribution path. Both of it. Just upgrade this. This one is still not done. You can see these pointers here that they're still building that. So I'm going to leave this one alone until they're done with this part of the city. These ones as well. Some of them are done, but some of them... Oh, look at the road. Yay! Let's finish the road here. Road Warriors. Something like this, maybe. Yeah, I could have done this from the beginning, but that's fine. Something like this, and this, and this. We have a fire department over here, which I would like it to be connected to the rest of the town with, let's say, paths, and bang, off you go. This road here is still not done. Let them work on that. There we go. Cement trucks are rolling. We have new paths here. They're all muddy and dirty. But we are starting construction of a farm, and hopefully it's going to be done by January, February. I have no idea if we're going to have enough money for the machinery, but we only need 6 tractors or so. And snow, it's Alaska. It doesn't stop here. It's just falling and falling and falling. Livestock is in the middle. That's perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. It's balancing up and down. And right. Right, so it's balancing up and down, and that's perfect because we are having equal amount of crops supplied to it. The crops are not the bottleneck. We have almost full productivity, perfect, and not being at 100% full means that they are picking it up as fast as possible. This path, this is almost done. I can't believe. And the gravel, obviously I made a lot of mistakes here because I thought that this gravel is not gonna work. That is not gonna work, but it looks like it's working. Now would be perfect time for us to upgrade some of the infrastructure over here, but I'm kind of scared about. We need to build this infrastructure for the second farm. So this path here and this path here needs to be done as soon as possible. Oh, look at these paths. And let's go with these paths over here. Let them start on this. So I'm gonna slow down on the town development, but bear in mind that it's almost done. So we have a couple of these main routes through the city that needs to be upgraded through town, and a little bit bits and pieces here and there with... Why are you still missing stuff? Yeah, because I'm torturing our trucks. Where the hell? Okay. Yeah, so the pickled pint is gonna be done by, well, not Christmas, it's 24th December. Anyway, that's it. We are now at almost an hour mark, but it's gonna be, this is already over an hour for you guys because of the intro and stuff. So we're gonna end it here. I hope you are enjoying. Oh, last look at the finances. This month 8,000, last month 14,000, and this year we have 32,000 of profits. So 20,000 a month. What do you guys think? Is this good or not? Do we have a future or not? For the future development, I will ask you as well, do you want us to try to get food production on, or do we need more money? Because I don't mind importing food, it's a Soviet food, it's fine. But this is going to be a question for the future, and let's discuss this. Comment section, hit it. Right, like the video, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it, let me know what you think, and yeah, happy Monday. Have a nice one. Bye-bye.